Yo, we're back with a review of Severance Season 2. And it was good, bro. Season 2 did exactly what I needed it to do. You feel me? Because with Season 1, I like Season 1. There's a lot of mystery and a lot of questions. And all I wanted for Season 2 was, hey, listen, answer these questions that I have in Season 1. That's all I gotta ask. Like, what's up with these goats? What are they doing on the computers? What's going on here? Your wife's still alive? Answer these questions for me so I feel like some satisfaction, you know? Because sometimes, I feel like this is a thing in TV shows and whatnot. When they make the show, they kind of drag on certain aspects. But in this case, it was no drag on. Like each episode, you felt it, it made sense. It wasn't a filler episode per se. Every episode felt like it was needed. And that's why I like Severance Season 2. Because it did everything it had to do when it had to do it. Now, there's going to be a spoiler review because I don't want to just. The show is already so weirdly vague itself. So talking about giving a review of the show in a vague manner will just be too vague, if that makes sense. It will just be too nonsensical. So just going to spoil everything. If you're not here for spoilers, you could just, like and subscribe and come back later after you watch this TV show and then, watch the review, Just saying, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. But anyway, to the review. I really like the innies. I feel like how the show moves on, like you're really team innie for sure. Like the outies are, those are like really. You could debate Mark. Mark is an okay outie, but near the end of the season, for sure it was like, dang, you kind of want to erase any Mark a little bit. With the whole interaction aspect of it. It felt kind of weird, like the conversation, like he was trying to say, oh yeah, we could, reintegrate, we'll be a team together, whatnot, like fuse, and we'll be like one person. But it kind of felt like BS. It kind of felt like he was just kind of saying that just because he wanted his wife back. So that's that. Then like Helly's outie, she's just like a part of the whole, not conglomerate, but evil scheme of what is looming. Dylan's outie, he's okay. He's a bit sick with his wife, but like near the end of the season, he wants to let her back to Annie Dillon, saying how like he likes Annie Dillon because Annie Dillon shows a version of himself he wants to strive to be. Like he wants to be a good person like Annie Dillon because like his wife sees that version of him. He wants to try to be that type of person. So all around, this is just, I'm kind of bounced all over the place, but Dylan's probably like one of my favorite characters. I like Dylan a lot. I feel like him just always being about that action and ready to do stuff. Like he feels real at times. Like he did stuff, to have a chance to be with his wife and whatnot. Like hey, he has selfish moments, but in the end, he's still with the cause with his homies. I like that a lot. And plus, his beef with a milkshake is hilarious. Like I love the milkshake beef between him. Like season 1, he like bit his whole ear off, not or neck or whatever. Then season 2, he's like practically holding him hostage in the bathroom. Like their beef is great. And then milkshake beef with the short. I think her name is Huang, like the kid or whatever. Them have like a whole beef too. I thought it was pretty amusing. Like Milchek, this season was actually pretty good. Also, I'm not gonna hold you. Like last season, he was just like that secondary assistant, got upgraded to a boss now, and like we see like he's still an op, but at the same time you understand like okay where these guys come from, and why you kind of feel kind of bad for them. At the same time, they're still kind of sucky. However, there's something in my eye. I was on a roll too. However, say what you will about Milkshake. That man's dance scenes are always 10 out of 10. Like season 1, little salsa party, that was great. Now he did like this whole drumline number 2, season 2. That was fun, bro. Like that man knows how to party when he's able to party. But yeah, Milkshake had really good moments too. Like yeah, like his whole what's he face? Had like a corporate review and telling him like not to use big words and stuff like that, saying like he's acting too smart. And then when one of the higher tried to check him on, he's like, "Hey, yo, listen, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and if anything's wrong, that's because it's your fault." So Milchek was kind of locked in. Now I'm kind of just talking about characters. I probably should say I'm just talking about characters I like and stuff like that. But yeah, Dylan's cool. Milchek's whatever. He had his moments. Irving, that man is the star of the show right now because like any Irving, like his arc, of finding love and whatnot, but at the same time, figuring out that Helly's Audi was hanging out with them during that whole company retreat. That was crazy. Like he really locked in and figured that out. And I just really like Irving in general, bro. And even like his Audi 2 was like having like some, I want to say not backdoor dealings, but like figuring out what's going on with Lumen and like their old employers and what or old employees. So that was very interesting too. And then we're moving on to Mark. Mark is cool. I like Mark. Any Mark, that's my guy for sure. Audi Mark, he's going through the death of his wife and whatnot, but now he's figured out his wife is alive. So that's interesting. So now I think this whole part of the season was, him. What's what I'm looking for? Oh, reintegrate himself to get his memories and whatnot to figure out where his wife is. So that was like the whole part of it, like, Audi Mark doing that to try to get clues to where his wife is. They finally figure it out. And then he has a conversation with Any Mark saying, hey, listen, I'm trying to get my wife back. We need to do this mission to do so. And that mission could lead to like Any Mark's whole floor just, going away and that being bad. We don't want that. We like Denny's. So we get that whole arc at the same, or not arc, but story part. The next story is why does Lumen want Gemma? So apparently what Gemma is, she has like a bunch of, I want to say personalities, and each of those personalities like go through like a test or whatever. And she had like up to like 24. And the point of the job is, or the work is to, I'll just say for Mark does in this instance, is he goes on the computer and takes out all the bad memories from her past personalities, like the malice, the anger, all that stuff, and like it's like almost like a fresh reset for the personality a little bit. So the reason why when they finished the last fight, which is Cold Harbor, was going to be a bad thing was because like once he fully finished that, she would then go through like a test to see if she had any like faint memories of like her past life. That past life being her 4 years with Audi Mark. So that's what they were trying to stop. So we now got more concepts to what they were doing, and that was just deleting bad memories from the personalities. So now the question is, why do they want to do this? Like, what's the point of having all these personalities like for different jobs, or is it just for the people in general? I don't know. I'm still trying to like slightly figure that out. But then at the same time, we get more interest to like the goats, and there's like a sacrifice with the goat for each time there's a new personality that's killed off from the pain or whatnot they were trying to talk about. Very weird stuff. A lot of stuff going on, to be honest. I kind of get it, just like a full watch through of it. But yeah, bro, I really liked it. It was just a fun show. Like, it was a good thriller mystery. Like, a lot of stuff got answered, where there's more questions to it now, like what's Lumen's like whole end goal, or whatever it is. Then we also, I might as well talk about what's that shorty's name, bro? Give me my mouse. It's the gray hair granny chick. Gray hair granny chick, bro. Crazy. Is her name Helen? It's not Helen. Something else. Harmony. I was close enough. Sorry, what age? Harmony. We get like kind of more information about her, and how like from a young age they're like brought up to be workers at Lumen, and like how she invents like the whole process of like what they're doing to Gemma. Like they kind of stole that work from her, or not stole, but she gave it to them, but she got no recognition for it because like that's like the whole cult following of like you don't need recognition or something to that effect. So that was interesting. But I think we already figured out that they raised up young because we have like Huang, the young chick working there. She's like 12, 13 years old, working there from a young age to like be at that position at some point, So yeah, they did good with her also. I think that's mainly it for this review, bro. Oh, the finale, the last episode. So finally, Any Mark got to Gemma, saved her. They left out. Then Any Mark finally got to meet his Gemma, like with her memories of the whole event, their 4 years together. They're about to escape, but then when she leaves, she's back to her normal self again. But then at the same time, he's Any Mark now. So Any Mark had to decide to like leave and let Any Mark be with his girl, or stay and be with Any Helly. He stayed with Any Helly, which is obvious, bro. Like that's your life. You had this finite time of space, not space, but living. You're not going to like give that up. All the like your love life, your friends for like your Audi. You know what I mean? So I kind of get it. He chose Helly, ends with them running. It was a good season finale. I'm happy with it. I literally have no complaints whatsoever about this show. Like, it's fun, interesting, and I just can't wait to see what they're going to do in the next season. But yeah, that's it for this review, bro. I think it was kind of short and sweet. We get the point of it. If you watch the show, you get where I'm coming from. This is just, again, me talking to you guys about how I feel about the show, my thoughts about things. You know the whole shebang at this point. But yeah, that's it for this review. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you really liked the video. Ugh, that was gross. And all that fun stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time, all right?